good, everybody? It's Amon here to go and discuss about my 200 subscriber special. One, I want to say I hope you guys are having a great day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If you're like me, live in the United States, I came North America, you have got a heavy great deal of snow outside. It seems like it's freaking God of War 4 outside. It seems like an entire avalanche just came down across the entire state of Ohio. It's not the only, state though. Definitely feel bad for a lot of people down in the south or whatever, what is being said. Just blockades of ice covering my entire back porch. But I've been busy, mix of working, being sick, no longer sick, tired in general, and just, focusing on a lot of things, taking care of my mental health or whatever the case may be. I want to again say I appreciate you guys. You guys saw my long post. And this video pretty much here is a celebration, just showcasing of love, discussing a few ideas and plans of mine, and just talking about, myself. Just want to basically say I appreciate y'all, and to address a little bit of what I said in my celebration post, as all of it stays the same. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you may, check on the case of my post involving AmonRa, right? You guys will see pretty much what I had to say when it comes down to it. I do want to say thank you. At the time I'm recording this, I'm at 202 subscribers. I was at 203, and I'm hoping to keep growing more and more beyond what I've already gotten. I appreciate all of y'all who went out your way to go ahead and subscribe, watch my videos, watch my newest video, me talking about the entire case of the history of all the clans/factions of Ghost of Tsushima. I plan to do the same thing for Ghost of Yotei. I plan to go ahead and finish all the Chronicles games of Assassin's Creed, with the next game being Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, aka ACCI, what is being said, and then play Assassin's Creed Origins again, play some other stuff. I got a few different new games in mind. I'm getting more into Star Wars, so I'm thinking about playing the Star Wars games. I'm thinking about, doing some greater movie review things. I forgot about representing not only a few different other ideas in my different, not only talk of, celebration video, I think, not only because I was at work, obviously, by the time I was going about, posting that and greater, taking pics for that. And so I was trying to stay multi-productive and wasn't trying to be procrastinating too much, trying to stay as much cool with it. But I wanted to, in conjunction with me talking about, when I tell you this year of 2026, which hopefully in the long run will be a good year, but 2026, like 2025, got some different mild big concerns that can go way more booming wild to new levels of absolutely fucking like nefarious work when it comes down to grand scope for society and mental health at large. Lost a few brothers in 2025, unfortunately. There's a few very decisive people to say arguably don't need to be here, but I'm not here to be talking about the divisive shit. There's a lot of games coming out, a lot of movies, a lot of new interesting shit. This year I'll be turning 20 years old, which is going to be interesting being in my 20s, no longer being what I would consider, even though not no little kid no more, obviously, a young coming adult, but still feeling a little bit teenager, Need to get a cut, hair, doing alright for this afro, thinking about a Jerry Curl gritter, puffed out design, grow out the sideburns, and mainly shave this. Can barely grow a fucking beard, but yeah, like 2026, I'm hoping the grand scope, like I said in my post, will be our year, and it's what we vision. But I've obviously, took it in the fact that, hey, anything can happen, and I try my best to make the best content, make the best means, make the best stuff happen for now, and my family, my mom, and the grand scope for my future. And as always, any possible year, any day, anything, I am blessed to be able to wake up this morning, wake up with heat, wake up with my closure. All glory to God when it comes down to what I've achieved. And as always, as I walk through the valley of death and the uncertainty of what's to happen, I stand strong, not only in the belief of not only what I have in mind to possibly come into play to the best degree that I wish it to be, to have safety, closure on that, to be able to actually achieve my greater New Year's resolution. My grand goal that I feel like is most feasible is 230 subscribers, but in the long run, of course, 300 subscribers, regardless of whatever happens. I appreciate all y'all of my supposed quote-unquote fans, as obviously I'm not big up like that to where I can really count myself as that. And it's been a minute since I talked about, my channel in a greater large like this and made it from a video in this sort. I plan to go and add this video to my all-around, overview return subscribers or new subscribers type video as the best video to get pulled into what I am as a person. And I just want to say, for all the newcomers, I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate all your support, regardless if you agree with me sometimes and different, disagree, doesn't matter. I'm always going to be thankful in all truth. Yeah, that's kind of just it when it comes down to like baseline. When it comes down to more games I have beyond just again Assassin's Creed India / Assassin's Creed Origins as being the main particular. Other games that I'm intrigued about coming out is like Wolverine for the Marvel projects, possible case of DC games, depending on like the mix-ups and, mainly in means of Batman. There could be some different case of games and different expectation. The Blade game I'm intrigued about if it comes out this year. GTA 6 is there. Obviously, I didn't fully finish my GTA 5 series because GTA 5 kind of got a little bit too repetitive, very kind of tedious and ultra, taking of story, and a lot of it entire feel of story and even gameplay kind of lost a lot of the sauce and hype and replayability and kind of got tired to me. And at the end of the day, I was way younger, and I just feel like GTA 5 was not the best, like, real productive, mind-tingling or real creative outlet of a game for me to make content on or to just play what I'm most, prone for, which is just playthroughs, and usually in a linear, going down the pipe story or tied to different, more interesting things. I've obviously played a good different collection of games and finished when it came down to 2025 coming into this year, like Ghost of Yotei, Assassin's Creed Chronicles, not only China, mixed Russia, and again pushing to go and play Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, aka ACCI. But I'm very mixed about some other stuff. There's, Gears of War E-Day. I've obviously finished Gears of War 4. I need to go and play Gears of War 5. I'm kind of mixed on if in the long run I care for Gears of War enough, because when I've heard from a few different compadres, sibling of mine, and other people, right, Gears of War kind of seemed like a big fell off. And I don't know if, like, I'm going to be big happy with what Gears of 5 has to offer, as I know Gears 5 is a very divisive but very poorly seen game. So in the long run, hopefully that'll be good. There's Far Cry 6, and I heard that's another game, so a little bit more divisive, but a little bit more in the gooder, some bet of a game, to say the least. But again, it's a few games. Movies, I'm excited in the grand scope, hopefully to live up in all the potential of Avengers Doomsday. And as well, I'm excited for and possibility of hopefully living up to the same standard of very slow bussing as Superman was. In the case for Supergirl, there's Clayface, a few different other mixed projects that tie to different movies. The Odyssey, somebody could be interesting, but I don't know if it will be my thing, right? I don't think the Batman Part 2 is coming out this year, but more next year, for what I remember. Wonder Woman as a TV show, I don't know if it's really going to be my thing. I'm excited for a bunch of different TV shows, like Season 4 of Invincible, Season 5 of The Boys. A few different things depending on how I'm feeling about getting to Star Wars. I'm still a newbie, getting all different things with Star Wars, but I'm just coming into the full collateral tangle of shit, buying a few different movies myself. And one of the bigger things is that, this for last year with Avatar 3, but I forgot to even upload my review of Avatar 3 because I just got so overpoured with a bunch of different things on my mind and shit like that. So I'm most likely going to upload that hopefully again, but it is a very late review. Like, I literally saw that in truth the day before the movie even actually formally officially was released, not from a premiere, but literally just because the whole stitch with movies, depending on the case of the theater, especially the popular big one theaters, right, release the movie a day before it comes out to fully get the full rave hype, right? So there's the whole stitch as well, just being appropriate timing with living near a movie theater and it being AMC at a mall in Pacific. I'm not going to say much more because I'm not trying to dox basically where I closely live. But yeah, I've just been chilling. Obviously, you guys know there's an obvious by the case of my uniform. I work at a Kroger. That's all I'll say. But it's a pretty good job. I want to keep it. Hard-working boy, do whatever he has to do. Eventually, I have to go to work from this hard-ass snow. I already was. But, a level 3 full-fledged fucking snowstorm was already bad. And a bunch of people all collaterally believe that they cannot go to work within this harshness of snow. And it's tied as well with just a bunch of other shit. And the fact is that they didn't go to work yesterday. I'm off today. So hopefully I can get on some greater production. I'll eventually play some greater stuff. Upload and push out all the things I have in mind. Do my best with that. And that's pretty much what I have to say. I just basically want to make this video again to say thank you. Give you guys a little bit of a pull-in to not only my life and my living, chilling, clean, kitchen and shit. About to possibly eat some more stuff. I have some on camera that I do want to eat that hopefully will be good. I'll talk about that. Yeah, I love it. Fucking, hold on. Where the knife fell. Unfortunate. I'll get obviously another one, but as you guys can see, clean kitchen and all that. But what I was more or less going to say was, again, it's basically just a pull to my, mental health, pull into my life. Just a little bit of a life, update. And just chilling, more or less telling you guys how I'm feeling about a lot of stuff. I just want to say thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And again, maybe I might be more greater excited for other shit. GTA 6, like I said, something maybe I might do, but GTA 5 as a whole and just GTA 5, you know what I'm saying, from the legacy that it has, it doesn't seem like GTA 6 would be too different besides being a magnum opus thing. Rockstar maybe in the grand scope hasn't failed, but just GTA as even just a whole series, not just in comparison with GTA 5 as a whole as a game, and GTA as a 5's whole legacy in comparison to this, somebody's going to be too different. And that's even if it gets fucking released. And that even goes with the rest of the movies. With that being said, I'm excited for some movies beyond this year. I'm excited to just be able to live and have a claim to doing stuff this year. My resolutions, to be more specific, obviously this ain't scripted, so I don't have a set in mind thing. But my resolutions, besides like the YouTube count, get to another chapter in the Bible, possibly lose some greater weights, maybe get a girlfriend, I don't know. And just do some better stuff. And if you guys are curious about like my mental health involving like my relationship, like shit, right? I've moved on, right? But obviously, kind of, I guess, a different rethought. I heard a little bit, but I ain't tripping over it. This being said, I know Valentine's coming up, so hopefully that's good for y'all. But what I want to go on camera to go and extend my camera a little bit more backwards is simply put this 200 subscriber special cake. My mom got. Thank you, Mom. But with that being said, this cake she already took a bite out of, right? As you can see. Now, this cake has not been very open in like possibly like half mixed case, like a week or two. And I was eventually going to do the special more around a time, but life happens, procrastination. And so I'm here to go and say that I tested a little bit, and the cream and everything, it seems fine. It doesn't seem like weird or hard or uneatable. So hopefully this doesn't like kill me or something. And the expiration date for like the cake, I'm not exactly greater known or set. Shit, okay, fall into the fucking bowl now. Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's nothing, be said for it under about the expiration date, and that even goes for the case lid here. So I hope that's good. Again, this wasn't in like the cut for like weeks on end, just like a half a week or even like whole week. Or maybe even like stretch for this time almost, because she got this as it's January 27th, right? And my mom's birthday was like 2 days ago, 24th. She got this, I think, possibly in the single double digit times before 20th. So looking about like a week makes half two, almost two. So I wouldn't say that's actually bad thinking about it and really like, in that sense. But yeah, they go ahead, cut a slice. Fork on. My doctor signed the form and sent it back twice. I said I signed the paper. See, when I follow being said, and get a plate, because of the fact that I'm probably the only person that's going to be eating this cake, because I do plan to all around eat it. But what I'm going to do is by having it like this, line it up, and try to eat it single-handedly like that. So it seems good. Awesome. Okay. It's all been with this container. I said when I eat it, it was just all around out. Good. Let's have some. This cake, simple as that. Well, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's kind of like just whatever, just random recording this form of backdrop video. But I'll let y'all know that I'm cool. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Army. Love y'all.